I think one of the biggest things that people are grateful for is another human being. When you can take this step of doing gratitude versus just feeling gratitude, that's where like explosive growth comes from. I think that's one of the core principles of why Giftology has taken off.
You got my attention.
So I grew up on 47 acres, one of 6 kids, doing one of the more sexy things on the planet. I was milking goats.
And so I went into undergrad and I didn't have money. And out of desperation, I'm 20 years old, a buddy of mine who was a seminary student started selling these Cutco knives. And my 4th appointment that I had changed my life forever. I went to go pitch my girlfriend's dad these knives.
One of the most awkward conversations you could possibly have. Like, I'm sweating bullets. You know, his clients are into hunting and fishing. Like, we're in the Midwest. Maybe he'll have mercy and he'll buy like these Cutco pocket knives that are like $100, $200 a piece. And so I'm like, Paul, what do you think? And he said, John, I don't want to order pocket knives. I want to order paring knives. I'm like, Paul, you want to give a bunch of grown men CEOs a kitchen tool? I said, but why? And he said, John, the reason I have more deal flow and opportunity and referrals is I found out one simple thing.
And that's if you take care of the family and business.
Everything else seems to take care of itself.
So as a 20-year-old, this is like a mind-blowing moment. I'm like, it wasn't about the stupid knives. Paul understood psychology and reciprocity.
The knife was just the transfer of that. It was to honor the person. It was a transfer, it was a tangible artifact that communicated value. But it wasn't about the knife.
Okay. John Gordon here with David West, and we just want to thank you for the impact you've had on our lives.
I mean, unbelievable. Like, what is this? I mean,
isn't that nice?
wow. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. That's pretty special. Oh, this is incredible, man. I'm gonna have to call them. That's incredible.
I cut my finger off. I'm sitting inside of the emergency room, and it's all because of you.
Something arrived?
It landed. It was supposed to be a love bomb and blew up my kitchen. So I am grateful for you. I love you. I am just grateful and continue to be inspired by you. So thank you.
Wow, that feeling's mutual. Most people walk around, even though we have 5,000 friends on Facebook and whatever else, even though we're more connected than ever, we're also more disconnected and more lonely than ever. And most people walk around feeling underknown and underappreciated. And so I think when you can take the time to show gratitude to somebody, it makes them feel known as a human being. And I think it's something that we all crave, is to be acknowledged and appreciated for who we are. Not always just our results. It's when you acknowledge people just because and say, hey, like, I appreciate you as a human being, that's where there's magic that takes place. Let's go. You know where it is. One of the highlights of my day is being able to take the girls to school. Okay, get in your belt. That time with my girls is amazing. My oldest, when she was like 3 or 4, I'd talk about like, what does dad do? Her response that she got, my dad helps people love on people. We love you. Ruhlin Group's a gifting company, but really at the end of the day, we help people love on people, like at a core level. When you can take this step of doing gratitude versus just feeling gratitude, that's where like explosive growth comes from. I think that's one of the core principles of why Giftology has taken off, is it's taking the step of, in a tangible form, going out and saying, I'm not gonna just feel it, I'm gonna show it, and show it like I mean it. I need 2 tickets to the Super Bowl. At face value, I want to be able to give these things away to somebody that wants to take their dad. At the end of the day, people make decisions in business and in life on emotional feelings. Do I like this person, trust this? Do I feel acknowledged by this person? And the gift is a tangible representation of that acknowledgement.
You got 2 tickets, lower bowl, end zone, take your dad.
I think what John did that was so different was to change the way he thought about selling the knives. The knife is just a tool, and if you use the tool to communicate about why someone matters to you, it's magic.
John Ruhlin here. Wanted to send you this little mini heart bomb.
I just wanted to reach out personally.
You're near and dear to my heart. I'm super grateful for you. You're a special human.
John Ruhlin was the #1 Cutco sales rep in company history. Instead of making a sale to one family, I'm gonna make a sale to a business buyer who might buy Cutco for 40 families.
I mean, he introduced a lot of concepts that were countercultural and counterintuitive. And I think in his brilliance, people started to see a vision of not gifting, but how to appreciate people.
And it created an entirely new opportunity for Vector and Cutco.
So much, and you know, the biggest thing, you know, that I learned from John is how important, how much he loved his family and loved his girls. And it just made me think of, I just need to make sure that I keep why I'm working so hard, the priority of keeping that in alignment.
What I learned from John Ruhlin is to play all out. Don't do anything, 50%. Do it 1,000%.
He said, I don't look at success as how much I can get. I view success as how much I can give.
He didn't have a goal of being successful. He had a goal of being faithful. His faith in Jesus Christ, his faithfulness to his wife and his family, his faithfulness to his customers and the Cutco brand.
John didn't separate life and work. There were no silos. And really, what he was doing in the business, the way he was building it, was built off of the principles we live our life by, which are biblical principles.
John was one of a kind. He truly was.
I don't think very many people get to experience a boss with such a big heart. The world, and specifically the business world, is a better place because John Ruhlin was a part of it.
John was masterful at making people feel seen. And ultimately, that's what I believe we will continue to do.
I think we all wish we had a Rod in our back pocket. And I will just tell you that in a short period of time, Rod has become one of my closest confidants and advisors. I admire his spirit. I admire the way he works. Rod, thank you for being with us here tonight. Enjoy the time with our people. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you, John Kane. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be here with you tonight. Tonight is a special night for me specifically because John Ruhlin believed that the future of Cutco was going to be anchored by the CSP. Because I got good news for you. You don't have to be John Ruhlin to have good John Ruhlin-like results in today's Cutco. You see, none of this support existed when John was blazing a trail 20 years ago.
So we want to figure out, okay, what's the problem that we solved?
John was obviously strong in market positioning, sales, his ability to network, his ability to drive revenue. I was strong more in operations. I enabled our team to build structure for him that allowed him to excel in the things that he is just world-class in.
Like, what makes a great gift? It's a surprise and delight. It includes the inner circle. It is personalized. It meets all of these, Giftology system criteria.
Our ability to make all that into what we call the relationship operating system is beautiful for our team because it's John.
Essentially, our relationship operating system is breaking down what John did naturally in a systematic way so that someone who was not naturally gifted as John could implement it.
I think I've told this story about when I met John. He really wasn't in a prime position of his life. He had gone through some challenges with his business.
Hi, I'm John Ruhlin from the Midwest region, 2.8 million in sales.
When we joined forces, he was number one, but he was broke. He could barely pay for stuff that he needed just to live.
But I didn't have any concern. I believed in what he was doing.
John was on the verge of bankruptcy because people don't realize in today's Vector world that there was no support, there was no engraving, there was no gift wrapping. John funded all of it.
People say, oh, the company did this, the company did that. They were Ruhlin's ideas. They were Ruhlin's thoughts. Literally, many people were able to build their careers on.
But he was convinced that what he was doing is causing impact on people. He was also convinced that other people in Cutco could do it. And so those first couple years were like, we feel like the best thing we can do is own the conversation of gift marketing.
This person could be a game changer for my business. I realized that it wasn't really about the knife for Paul. It was about what that knife represented.
When you give somebody a gift, every time they use it, they're reminded of that somebody did something nice for them.
Owning that conversation led to the writing of Giftology.
So thank you to a friend, John Ruhlin. You are absolutely the master of gifting. Your book, Giftology, proves it.
Look at this book, The Art and Science of Using Gifts to Cut Through the Noise, Increase Referrals, and Strengthen Retention by John Ruhlin. Oh my God, I'm super excited. Handcrafted exclusively for the Mel Robbins family. You got my attention.
John made a lot of people feel special and appreciated. And Cutco, from the seeds of his work, Cutco has seen the rise of what's right now about a $30 million gifting program from an idea, from one person.
You could just tell he would not stop until he made it through to the other side.
He believed Cutco could change the world in some way. And to see his level of commitment, people don't understand just how strong of a person you have to be to do that.
This is one of my callings, is to inspire people to show more gratitude. And if that's my legacy, I help more people, love on people better, then that's a heck of a legacy.
The godfather of the CSP position.